and guide all the choices me about for make. Protect my life, protect my own, protect me from thief in the night we are roam, protect me from unseen and the unknown, protect me from the fake friend them in my zone. This life for me live is never an easy road. Me walk with a burden and it overload, cause I just want give up or go overboard. At the same movie but different episode. Enough time I reach the point for explode. That because of the system why me lose hope. Most of my friends find it hard for cope. Some man turn to rum, some take on to coke. While I'm on my knees, praying for mercy. Got me in my dreams, oh Lord help me. Up and running, up and running. Sandy K, big up yourself. Up and running, up and running. How we doing? We're good? We're good? Rock and coming, people. Trini, Pauline. Up and running. TML, big up yourself. Trini, Chrissy, Jeannie, Natalie. I just want to be free, but this road ain't easy. Yo, my life never easy like 1, 2, 3. Days when I'm hungry and climb 2, 3. Not even know what I did want be and for live 20 was not guaranteed. Me and my mother, we could never agree. Find it hard, grow a youth like me. When a rock and come in. The GSE, so I meet some friends we used to carefree. Life did hard, every day wasn't nice. Enough time, but I melt pan steam rice. Used to the wrong, even though it no right. And me never did dance in a school, me did right. Mother called me a cuff, say my waist in my life. We and the KC youth, them fight. The policeman handcuff me and it tight. Half a tree station, me sleep for the night. Did play man in cup, so everything did cool. Was a good youth and me never did rude. Never love war, stay far from feud. Me the foolish things, but me never did fool. Enough nights food, never there in my tummy. Me used to go school without no lunch money. A lot of that days all when it did sunny. We stew chicken back or with sometime curry. I'm on my knees, praying for mercy. Cam, Jerry Saya, Nama, Jordy, Rasta Lifestyle. Why everybody rock and coming, Natalie, Jeannie, Trini. You couldn't wait for me. You're the first one reach, Trini. You couldn't wait for me, honey. Boy, I'm telling you, man. Hey. I'm going to get the thumbs up. Lady D, me see ya. Right away, people. Thumbs up, double click the screen. Tap up the screen, double click. Georgia, up and running. Up and running, make we get moving, make we get it moving. Make we get it moving. Come on, my ladies, them for that one, yeah. Want to hear this? Rock and come in. How did that, Jamaica? All right, Miss Garden, big up yourself. How was the trip? Rochelle, how you doing today? How was Jam Down? And the rock and come in, the thumbs up them same time, no bother waste no time. No bother waste no time. How we doing tonight? Facebook. How we doing? YouTube, stay mellow. Miss Perkins, Abby. Good night, each and every one. Trip was good, Alison. All right, love that. See all of the loved one, them and everything. Good. I love that. So we're ready for that episode, yeah? We ready up? Minister Marissa, my ladies, them there. Valerie, Ishbaya there. Karen, Sean, Shari. Oh, Minnesota, Suki. Eda, you there? Cam, you there? Miss Green. All right. When I'm ready. Badam Bougie, big up yourself. And just go on to the thumbs up same time now. I make we kick off the thing right away. The thumbs up them same time. All right, well, I get it moving. It's what I say. Ready or not, here I come. When I find you. All right, all right. So here I can start it off then. CMR did an interview. Him go up on the podcast, The Fix. From the liquor what me deal with. Me listen rather. I'm seeing the touch man everything. Including the topic. Well, we all did that wait pan. For hear what him have to say about it. Him being arrested. Or for the lewd act of a minor. You know. So, you know the case got dropped. You know people have them own belief. DJ Sweetness, big up yourself. People have them own belief still. Some people believe. Some people not believe. Some people still believe the child. It's what man say. Before me start off, let me see some thumbs up or some, I'm what I say now. Let me see some art then. Red art. For who still believe the child. Let me see some red art. If you believe the child still, although the charges got dropped. You know, let me see some red art. Facebook wanna give me some art to me, and I even have red art over there. If you wanna believe the child before we get into the interview. So, me start play it. Let me see some art. If you wanna believe. All right. Whole heap of red art. All right. When you keep them coming. If you wanna believe the child, regardless of it drop, when you still believe, something goes so. You don't have to believe that. All right. All right. So, seems like a lot of people still believe the child. Facebook, what una say? Here's what I go on. So I have more time, I just go up on the boxing over YouTube, you know. And where them days are like when I have nothing to say. So I see a lot of arts. Anybody believe now, say, believe the courts make the right decision, make me get hearts for that, some red hearts. If you want to believe the court make the right decision, all right. So what I get tonight then? Are you ready? All right. Me not see too much or nobody rather. Anybody believe the court? My friend, you need for refresh. Me and here on Facebook. So Jillian, you probably have got refresh. Me and hear myself. When I hear on Facebook, give me some signal. Me I hear myself. When I hear Facebook, all right. Oh, yeah, here now. All right. So, all right, what I get tonight now then? What I get tonight? I know all heap of people that wonder still. All right, let's go.
She said these are the probable cause. Because to be honest, when you say she is the detective. Yeah, man. Okay, so sometimes you have to get to the worst
Thumbs
place.
up the live.
To see what's in front of you, and also that happens for me to really see who is with me. You know, everybody else who have their own opinion, you can formulate that, you can keep it to yourself. But you're not the judge, you're not the detective, you're not the juror, and you're not God. Cut off my friend. Yeah, man, I cut off my friend. I say a friend come on them thing and talk about me after you talk to me 4 days before everything. I see people talk about me thing on them app, or on them platform, negatively, positive first. Then them fans say, no, you have to bash him out. And then come back say, hey, I bash him then. But
so like you might show up as some word for Mr. Vegas. I'm just saying. Big up Mr. Vegas.
no, me vindicate and never say nothing. My dog say, yo, dog, I don't even know what you're doing when I kill her myself.
Wow. So this is CMR. I guess first interview since the charges them get dropped.
Were you able to navigate this? Because I see people bashing Chrissy too, like saying that she have something to do with it being dropped, but we never even see her around here during the 2 months. Like, she posted just the girls, and so it's just like, what was the dynamics between you and her during this investigation period? So I'm coming to ask the real questions.
Thumbs up the live. Thumbs up the live. We get tonight right away. For the ear walk one.
That is key, and it doesn't matter what is the situation, whether you want to get something in your favor or you're back against the wall. You draw for God. But to be honest, though, I was raised in a church. See him in a pants, Sunday school. Wow. All of that stuff. They're almost baptized too. Almost. Yeah. So I never actually, the reason being was I'm a type of person where I like to see things, and I feel as if I was under pressure because my other friends, they got baptized. So they were like, yo, Jordan baptized, Joel baptized, Jovan baptized, and I was like, all right, me I go do it. And I didn't go church the next Sunday and couple Sundays, and then I come back and I realized that I'm not ready yet, but I still partake in church activities and because if you watch some of the vlogs now, I've said, yo.
The same I say my church boy from a long time. We'll go and listen.
Everything I've gained and accomplished is through prayer. And the simplest things I pray for, I got, they were obtained, pray for live a foreign when there was no way. Pray for the type of girl we might have, pray for bicycles, I prayed for my family.
I'm just saying. Same I pray for Yamid. Chacha.
I pray for faith and I pray for things where, some people don't really.
You get the thumbs up them.
I ask for those in private,
So who really encouraged this? Mommy, grandma?
It was more so my mother, because my mother was the type of.
Make we get the thumbs up them.
Yeah, my mother, she was the type of, you're not going, Sunday, you're not going, you can't play ball, if you don't go to church. And when I come up, I have to tell her something from the Bible when I learn or whatever. Sometimes I never remember it now. I say, Mommy, I'm talking about this. I never that. I'm talking about
it. Just make up something.
Yeah, but church was instilling me from a younger.
And you do the same with your children?
Yes, they partake in church right now. They dance for church. My kids are great gymnasts as well, so that also helped them. And my oldest right now, she wants to take part in church so much to the point where she, doing some lead roles. So
nice.
Yeah, church has to be a part of everything,
Yeah, because I alluded to it in the start of it. So it's not just no, because you entered Vindicated in a year after, it felt like what? Was it 6 months that you're going through? 4 months?
No, it feel like that, right?
Yeah,
it's actually 2 months.
2 months of, you get the news or the news broke.
Oh, yeah, in November. November.
It was November.
Yeah.
The very same day my grandmother passed.
Wow.
Yeah, that day was like my grandmother has always been the one say, may I pray for you? When I go on deployment, she tell me, say, may I pray for you? And she also
thumbs up the live.
You pray for faith and understanding. And I think that is one of the reasons.
CMR first interview.
So much to the point where even when people do me wrong,
since the case get dropped,
understand and want to forgive. So that day when she passed, that day they decide that they want to do what they want to do. I was wondering, if it was, the breaking of the covenants, but it's not. It's just that my grandmother, it was her time and it was touching. And then I didn't know how to process that feelings because I had this to deal with.
Right.
And then the person of the lady were actually raised me, to be honest.
Wow.
So it was.
No, that was
a lot to deal with.
Yeah.
It's a lot. And then when you see the social media chatter, and of course, even you, mourning your grandmother while dealing with this case, a very serious case, on your name right now involving minors. It's very weird. It must have been very weird for you. And people would comment and say, watch the boy, I try gain sympathy because grandma's like, you're truly mourning though.
Yeah, man, like if you watch my platform, then you know that.
Thumbs up.
Even in my songs, I talk about my grandmother and share other stuff. So, people are always gonna say how they feel when they want the narrative to be how they want it to be. So that I cannot stop. It's like if you wanna say the sky blue when you know the sky is black, then it's on you. So I just leave it at that, and then I learned from previous mistakes. It's sad to say, but I learned from previous mistakes. Learn to not listen to people. Learn to focus on the positive side.
Wonder what the previous mistake. Probably young girls, them. Overage still.
Things, because believe it or not, more
I said the girl them when cheat with. And them wife with.
Positivity was there, and that's what I used to keep me saying with the prayers of who was there, So basically that I didn't really, it hurt, but...
Yeah. So take us through though, because when that news broke...
That you were arrested for alleged child molestation.
Right.
And everything.
Because it wasn't even child, it was like lewd and vicious.
Molestation.
Right.
To be honest, and a lot of people don't understand how America works. They feel as if you were arrested on that, so that they're thinking, that you do.
Right.
But that was just from the detective viewpoint. She said, these are the probable cause. Because to be honest, When
you say she is the detective.
yeah, man.
Okay, so she's saying that this is what you could be charged for. Okay, got it.
Yeah, so technically it could have been a lesser charge or it could have been a higher, but I was never charged to clear that up. I was never charged. I was arrested on probable cause.
Okay.
You understand me?
So I'm asking you something. What do you think so far? Upon probable charge, him to get arrested, pan? How what probable mean? Somebody tell me the meaning of that again. Upon probable charge, him to get arrested? All right, I'm going to look upon the something. I'm going to look upon the arrest and see if me this is probably upon it. Me the charge him drop as well, no? But I'm going to refresh up my brain. Still, I see if them the right, not probably in it. I probably them did. I mean, I remember seeing that still. Let me double check. So me no miss nothing. Same was book in Orange County, Florida, lewd, luscious molestation. Yeah, never really said no probably this, so still. No say nothing about no probably, still, but you know, charges them did get dropped, just to say that. They play my voice note up and running, hide my ID up.
You understand me? And it's fair enough. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I was at my house and somebody pop up and say, "Oh, you know, I am a detective and you need to come with us." And I said, "Okay, I'm a law-abiding citizen. I'm not gonna break the law. Take me with you." The next thing I see myself a video with me in court and then them release.
So like some parts skip out. Some parts skip out right there, sir. Somebody just pop out up him house. I say, come with me. Somebody make a complaint and accuse him.
It's like,
correct? That's how usually that work. I'm going to see the judge. Then I saw that video something that come up. Wanna tell me one thing, please help me out. Let me know one thing, my ladies.
if you want to say the sky blue when you know the sky is black, then it's on you. You know, so I just leave it at that, and then, you know, I learned from previous mistakes. It's sad to say, but I learned from previous mistakes. You know, learn to not listen to people, learn to focus on the positive side of things, because believe it or not, more positivity was there, and that's what helps to keep me sane with the prayers of who was there, you know. So basically that I didn't really, you know, it hurt, but
So take us through though, because when that news broke,
that you were arrested for alleged child molestation and everything.
It wasn't even child, it was like lewd and malicious.
Thumbs up.
Molestation, right.
To be honest, and a lot of people don't understand how America work. You know, they feel as if you were arrested on that, so that they're thinking, oh, that you do.
Right.
But that,
as far as we know how it works, you get accused of doing that. How that sound? If you want to be honest, you get accused of doing that, correct? Even if it's true or false, you get accused of doing it. Correct? Good night, boss. I don't think CMR should be around those young girls. because he might try molest one of them again. All right? So that person there, now believe nothing what him say.
That was just from the detective viewpoint. She said these.
Him said that was just from detective viewpoint. The detective never make it up still. At some point, the child come forward, and from what the report did I say, the child go to somebody in the school. And them report it to the police. Then they move over to the police station in the area where them live. Correct?
Are the probable cause. Because to be honest, when
you say she is the detective.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so she's saying that this is what you could be charged for. Okay, got it.
Yeah, so technically it could have been a lesser charge or it could have been a higher. But I was never charged, to clear that up. I was never charged. I was arrested on probable cause.
Okay.
You understand
Got
me?
it.
And it's fair enough. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I was at my house and somebody pop up and say, "Oh, you know, I am a detective and you need to come with us." And I said, "Okay, I'm a law-abiding citizen. I'm not going to break the law. Take me with you." The next thing I see myself, a video with me in court. And
CMR said, "Take me with you." From what me did I see some question in the guan at the house. From what the reporter said. And then decide to take him. Some report did I go on at the house. Police them did I question him at the house.
Then them release me and give me a piece of paper and say, "Oh, you're vindicated. You didn't do anything. Here you go." And
No, man. Let me hear about that.
I mean, listen.
That sound really quick and fast. Let me hear about that again.
seeing with the prayers who was there, you know. So basically that I didn't really, you know, it hurt, but
So take us through though, because when that news broke,
that you were arrested for alleged child molestation.
right?
And everything.
It wasn't even child; it was like lewd and vicious.
Molestation.
well,
Right.
to be honest, and a lot of people don't understand how America work. You know, they feel as if you were arrested on that, so that they're thinking, "Oh, that you do."
Right.
But that was just from the detective viewpoint. She said these are the probable cause. Because to be honest,
All right, hold on there. Let me read this. Then show no. Let me turn around my phone there. Because my sister that probably cause there, I use a whole heap. So make me read it. Because see like a press release. It look like about less than 6 liner. Press release. It said the Carter family releases statement as they return to YouTube. So about a 4 line. I was arrested on probable cause. However, after through investigation by the relevant authorities, I was determined that I am vindicated from all allegations. So the probably I use a lot. It I use a lot. And it's always a reason why it I use. Anybody know why that word I use? Help me out, please. I mean, without fairness, this did drop. Anybody know? Help me out. It seems like it a pop up. Probably, all right, somebody, and I'm a liar, them answer. All right. Probable cause is a legal standard that gives law enforcement the authority to make arrests, search for evidence, and seize property. It's based on the belief that a crime has been committed or that a specific person is responsible. Okay. So, seem like him are using the right terms. All right. I mean, correct. I know I disagree with some of the things them, like myself, but that mean probable cause is a legal standard that gives law enforcement the authority to make arrests, search for evidence, and seize property. It's based on the belief that a crime has been committed or that a specific person is responsible. I mean, would I think of that happen while I'm arresting him, correct? Yeah?
When
you say she is the detective.
yeah, man.
Okay, so she's saying that this is what you could be charged for. Okay, got it.
Yeah, so technically it could have been a lesser charge or it could have been a higher, but I was never charged to clear that up. I was never charged. I was arrested on probable cause.
Okay.
You understand me? And it's fair enough. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I was at my house and somebody pop up and say, "Oh, I am a detective and you need to come with us." And I said, "Okay, I'm a law-abiding citizen. I'm not gonna break the law. Take me with you." The next thing I see myself a video with me in court and then them release me and give me a piece of paper and say, "Oh, you're vindicated. You didn't do anything. Here you go." And I have to move on and it's...
I mean.
That song quick and fast right there, so. Let me hear what the people them I think. Play my voice note. Let me hear what I think. Hold on, let me turn you.
The court said you're vindicated means something did not happen. Sashanti, fairness the case, but not because the court said you're vindicated means something did not happen. One, the court could not find any evidence, because there was no penetration and all of that kind of thing there. But it does not mean that he did not touch this little girl inappropriately. And like I said, a leopard never loses their spot. And if this is a habitual behavior of this drunkard, he will strike again. God is not sleeping. That's my take on this whole situation. Yes.
Okay, I would love to hear a take on it. As much people as possible.
Hey, Shanti. One of the things with probable cause, in addition to that definition that you shared, is that there has been or is sufficient evidence to believe that a crime was committed. So even if he's acquitted of charges, that does not mean that a crime was not committed. It probably means...
Wow, that's really reconfirming what the next caller just said. So make we hear this again. A friend we know the law pretty good. I'm just leave it right there. So I appreciate both how,
Hey, Shanti. One of the things with probable cause, in addition to that definition that you shared, is that there has been or is sufficient evidence to believe that a crime was committed. So even if he's acquitted of charges, that does not mean that a crime was not committed. It probably means that the evidence wasn't strong enough to suggest that he was the perpetrator of that said crime. That's it.
Okay. All right. Anybody else? Send the play my voice note them. Send my ID. Let me read the ID, yeah. I am Jamaica. We said reasonable suspicion. Okay, so that's the term. This is one of my police supporters. So in Jamaica, them say reasonable suspicion. So that would be equivalent to probable cause. Okay.
Listen, your arrest, your mugshot was very much loud, but the charge is being dropped. It's like a flutter in the wind.
Yeah.
So because I even had to say, no, where's the news of it being dropped?
Man, I just say it wasn't even a charge, right? It's just the case was dropped.
Yeah,
Right.
I was
may
never
face
charged.
these charges.
Yeah.
My friend. Me never hear, you can't tell me if he was charged or no. Or him just get arrested. All right, they say it's a little tricky for me. My friend will know the thing. Make me ask, because make me... Because me see charges. I'm there on bail and I dismiss it. You see? So you can't add anything to this, my friend? Or anybody who know the legal system? Obviously, him get arrested. But it's a charges right there, so. Correct? Hide my ID probably can be a reason for a crime is or not being committed after show more evidence. Me see if my friend have anything to add to that. Got me see charges and charge descriptions. I mean, them was drop. So you have to have charges for the charge them drop. I mean, I try use common sense. But I know there's always a legal way. But you wouldn't have to charge for the charges being dropped. Somebody help me out. Because that was a common sense would I tell me. But me know, I know the actual legality of certain things. But me go continue to listen till somebody get to me.
I love what you said that.
Yeah. So the question now is like, how did it even, like, how this even come together for you to even be in this situation?
Okay.
That's the
From your
question,
viewpoint.
because it's one thing to be, I mean, it's not like a DUI.
All right, hold on. Me hear what this person saying.
So it is pretty common for a person who has been arrested to be arrested based on charges, because you can't be arrested without a reason. So the reason would be the charge or charges. So the reason for his arrest was based on lewd and lascivious nature of a crime. There was probable cause to believe a lewd and lascivious act occurred and he had something to do with it. That was the reason for his arrest. Whatever the reason, he was acquitted. In between arrest and conviction, a lot of things could happen. You have victims who do not cooperate, and you need that information to have credible evidence, because as your other caller said, if there was no visible signs of penetration, or there is nothing through DNA to suggest there was penetration, then it's up to the victim to disclose, right? Or other witnesses to disclose. And if their disclosures are not credible enough, then it's easy for a perpetrator or an alleged perpetrator to walk. So even though he's making it sound like, oh, it was probable cause, it was not a big deal, it was a very big deal, because you were the target of a lewd and lascivious concern.
Let me listen one more time. Just on the first part.
It is pretty common for a person who has been arrested to be arrested based on charges, because you can't be arrested.
Yeah, this is some charges out. So to me, that was just common sense. But you may know them things have legality to it. I'm not so sure, so I'm ask. Continue.
Without a reason. So the reason would be the charge or charges. So the reason for his arrest was based on lewd and lascivious nature of a crime. There was probable cause to believe a lewd and lascivious act occurred and he had something to do with it. That was the reason for his arrest. Whatever the reason, he was acquitted. In between arrest and conviction, a lot of things could happen. You have victims who do not cooperate, and you need that information to have credible evidence, because as your other caller said, if there was no visible signs of penetration, or there is nothing through DNA to suggest there was penetration, then it's up to the victim to disclose, right? Or other witnesses to disclose. And if their disclosures are not credible enough, then it's easy for a perpetrator or an alleged perpetrator to walk. So even though he's making it sound like, oh, it was probable cause, it was not a big deal, it was a very big deal, because you were the target of a lewd and lascivious concern.
Okay. Hide my ID. In CMR case, of course, he has to be charged for them to be dropped. But his wife never pushed at the case. Hence, the charges were dropped. Okay. Something not right. What them up to. So let me see how what this. Not sure what this is. Okay, Mafi, send this to my next one. What have TikTok? Well, I get to everything. Well, on, people are sending me more information and stuff. So, and a thumbs up the live. Well, we'll continue, but let me just get through some of these stuff. All right. The DEA is the one who dropped the case because there was not enough evidence. Play my voice note.
Ashanti, you cannot be charged with a crime until an investigation is completed. So when the complaint was made, based on what the complaint is about, that's what they were going after. So just in case that they had find the sufficient evidence that they are talking about that they couldn't find, or blase, then based on what they say, like they what elude behavior, that would have been what they would have charged him for. But they could not charge him until the investigation completed.
I'm not sure if that correct. Because there was charges right on the stuff. And I know in a lot of cases, you could be charged before it's completed. I mean, in a more state, I know about New York, you know, you have a certain time to see the judge after your arrest. And usually, you have a certain time for, you know, by, I can't remember, I think it was 24 hours. I know about the feds, but the regular. And usually, you have to have a charge for go see the judge. More charge can get add to it. Or obviously, charge can get dropped. Or more charge can get add to it. Or charge can get dropped. Far as me, you know. But if I'm wrong, somebody make me know. Because investigation in a lot of cases continue. Sometime for confirm and get more evidence, pan the charge them, or see if additional charge. And I guess in some cases, it get dropped. Me know how the feds them work. When them come for you, them work a little different. Them the most of the investigation before them arrest you. And the probably almost all of the investigation before them arrest you. Local police seems to work a little different. You know, somebody accuse you, the probable cause them arrest you. Then most of the time, them build a case around that. The feds, them usually have a case plan you already. And I watch you for a period of time. And I investigate your ass for a period of time. Play my voice note.
Hi, Shanti again. I think what happens when people hear the word charge, they might be confusing it a bit with conviction. A charge is just saying this is a reason that you're being arrested, and that's different from a conviction, which is saying that you are found culpable or guilty after a thorough investigation has been underway. Hopefully this is clear.
Yes, and not because they get charged, that means you're guilty. You do to a trial now, court of law and them something there. So, far as we know, in New York City, I used to live there, you used to have like 24 hours, them have to make you see the judge by. So whatever them hold you upon, they have to see the judge, and when them go to them drop it. And them have some form of charge for you. Now this is why them bring you in.
Hi, Shanti again. I think what happens when people hear the word charge, they might be confusing it a bit with conviction. A charge is just saying this is a reason that you're being arrested, and that's different from a conviction, which is saying that you are found culpable or guilty after a thorough investigation has been underway. Hopefully this is clear.
Yes, preliminary hearing within 24 to 48 hours, at which time you learn of charges brought against you. Yeah, man, me know it was something like that. You know, which far as me know, them not have nothing, them have to let you go. Them go to the judge and them can't find nothing, or them have to let you go. Or they make up something and try and build a case around it, which sometimes them seems to do that. But let's continue.
To clear that up. I
Right.
was never charged. I was arrested on probable cause.
Okay.
So there was a charge, even if you was arrested on probably cause. It was more than one charge.
Understand
Got
me?
it.
And it's fair enough. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I was at my house and somebody pop up and say, "Oh, you know, I am a detective and you need to come with us." And I said, "Okay, I'm a law-abiding."
A child got to school and report it. And report it to the police. It end up to the police in the area. And the police, them, I think they come link one time. And never they bout and them come back and link again. That sound more like what happened? I'm not remember so fully. But that sound more clearly, don't? Although it happened to him, probably should I know.
Abiding citizen, I'm not gonna break the law. Take me with you. The next thing I see myself a video with me in court and then them release me and give me a piece of paper. And
Next thing him does see a video with him at court. You go out of court, the video get released and it hit the road. But you go out court and it get video. When them call you up to, another courthouse, think of that.
say, "Oh, you're vindicated. You didn't do anything. Here you go." And I have to move on. And it's
I mean, listen, your arrest,
That was about 2 months later.
your mugshot was very much loud, but the charge is being dropped. It's like a flutter in the wind.
Yeah.
So, because I even had to say, no, where's the news of it being dropped?
And I just say it wasn't even a charge, right? It's just the case was dropped.
yeah,
Right.
it was.
You
I
may
was never
face
charged.
being charged.
Yeah, yeah. I love what you said that.
Yeah. So the question now is like, how did it even, like, how this even come together for you to even be in this situation?
Okay.
That's the
From your
question,
viewpoint.
because it's one thing to be, I mean, it's not like a DUI or, a gun not being registered properly. This is like something really horrible and heinous.
Well, to not go in depth, because as I say, it involves minor and not only that, family member that I care deeply about. That's my daughter, you know. So at the end of the day,
You see him daughter. What do you think? When they send me to play my voice note, them that hide my ID, make on a comment.
something was said, and I guess investigation was done, and after the investigation, they realized that, this man is an innocent, good-looking father, man, with an abiding citizen.
So, last time we talked about it, some people still have a hesitation between when they tell Mr. Vegas, what Mr. Vegas say, they say, is a child, come over the house. From the report, me could have marked out that. And him does same data now. So all can write off that, correct? All right, we can write off that. So, based on the report, could I tell, say, I the child at the house. And him just say it, him daughter. He wish him a refer to she.
Because at the end of the day, I would look at it and I was like, I feel like certain things happen for a change in my life. And I feel like sometimes you have to get to the worst place to see what's in front of you. And also that happens for me to really see who is with me, And if you notice, you asked the question, you said, when it was out there, everybody on it, it dismissed, nobody really speak on it. Because that's not the truth they want.
No.
So at the end of the day, I just see it as a lesson. And obviously, I have to just open my eyes and value certain things a little bit more.
You say we're home when the detectives came. Was you one? Was you one at home?
No, man. I'm a family, man.
So then what was Christy's reaction to? Because I'm like, what the everybody's reaction?
Will you figure that out? Remember over the day and I try to figure out which point Chris, you know? He said a lot. Wow.
Really?
Therefore, I'm going to ask Chrissy that. But I believe in her, she was very shocked too. You
Yeah.
know, and she was shocked and everything. But not to speak for my wife, but it was very.
What if we can't afford health insurance?
Chrissy was shocked. Chrissy was very shocked.
It was a moment where reality hit certain way, and you have to like wonder if this is really happening, you know. But like I said, I knew that once the smoke was clear, the silver lining with the cloud would be there, you know. So yeah.
Because and you mentioned that she's your you say your wife. I see the wedding band on your finger.
Yeah, man.
Still. So I mean, this obviously had to be a traumatic time for everybody involved. I don't know, did you get to spend, I saw there was a blog that you came to Jamaica for Christmas.
Yeah, not for Christmas, but for my grandmother's funeral.
For your grandmother's funeral. Yeah. So again, it's just like, even how were you able to navigate this? Because I see people bashing Chrissy too.
Yo.
You know, like saying that she have something to do with it being dropped. But we never even see her around you during the 2 months. Like, you know, she posted
Just the girls.
And she, so it's just like, what was the dynamics between you and her during this investigation period?
We still have to be a parent. You know, we still have to parent these beautiful girls. And
Wagwan Anne-Marie, I'm going to see over YouTube. Wagwan. You like me to see a long time. Donna Reynolds, I'm going to see you either.
we communicate parent-wise. That's what we had to do. We had nothing else.
So she accused you? So was it a case where she...
I believe, I think this is what I'm going to answer that one. The last time I name called on something, Chrissy come out and says things, right? So, you know, maybe this time she either decide that she's going to stay away from the media, or she probably, you know, but not to speak much on what Chrissy think, but I'm not going to talk to her.
We're still together? No, I'm still married, but I'm still actually together.
No, remember, so we were the only family we keep it real on social media. And if I wear my band, I come married. You know what I mean? And
so they live together?
Well,
last year had sex.
I mean, as a man, so you can still married, but not there.
That's fair. That's fair. No, man. I remember, marriage is sacred, you know, and you're not go just leave, especially. Remember, say the case dismissed, you know.
Right.
And I couldn't dare so wouldn't know if me did really. Guilty.
Right.
Because I know like Jamaica, I'm not saying Jamaica, but I know like some countries where you can do certain things.
Yeah.
Them type of accusation,
Yeah. You see,
them not just let you go. If I ever want lesser charge, I'm gonna give you something. Then nah, let you go.
well, I wanted to ask you something about that though. Like, is it a case where someone filed a report but then withdrew that statement?
No.
Him not answer that question if them still have the sex. Them have sex yet. I'm still not actually answer if them together. But me think gonna know the answer. What do you think?
Me don't want to talk much funny still, but no.
Yeah.
You see me? As me say, reason why I don't want to speak on it like that because I'm a daughter.
Right.
If it was a stranger, I'm say, of course. Hence why I was protecting the image certain way like that.
Yeah.
But no, man, I just investigation do and.
How's your relationship with your daughter?
Great. Great. All of my kids, them, me grow them. And,
no, when I mean, that's your because the child that made the accusation against you. How is the relationship?
During their investigation, I had no contact.
Right.
And I had to even when it kills me the most, you know, all I had to do I just pray. I pray to God and say, just lead it how you want it to be. But you know, say, as a father, I have to be in my girl's life because I have to prepare queens for the future. And I strongly believe in parenting, not just one side, but both sides. Because while mommy nurture, daddy gotta, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
So I feel as if there are certain time in a child's life, or even a little, your daughter life, there are gonna be times when it's trying where you have to be the parent.
Yeah.
And no matter what happened, whether it is good or
Thumbs
bad,
up,
you have to
people.
be there. And that's not what no one is gonna take that from me. I don't care who it is, but I'm always be a parent. You know? And I pride myself in that.
One of the things that came out with it too is she's
That
actually
question and I get
Chris's
answer.
biological daughter, but you still.
That question and I get answer, correct? That and I get answer. Probably through them there Jamaica to fix. But I could always do simple research. Cause the question when him answer. I'm not. I wasn't allowed. Most I wouldn't know that. Whereas, if you're in the States or, probably other men. But I think them probably would have know that. Me did I think them would have want to know now. Because for me that was obvious. And it seemed like them do a follow up. But I gotta listen. It's a different question me hear I come. Now look like a follow up go on. Now look like a follow up go on. Go listen a little.
Stepdaughter.
My daughter.
No, I know. I know. But that was the thing because I thought all the kids that you guys have together were your biological child.
And that, you notice me like you said that again because I never shared. I could have put that out there.
Right.
That's my daughter from she was 2.
So that's
I never really
so that was even a thing that I was like, wait, why? I thought all the kids that you have together, you guys both shared. So that was a what do you call it now?
I mean, most people who follow them and watch knew that. Correct? Either way, if him, whatever, like him one that, most people who watch knew that. Because me are way less than the average watcher over there. I know that. All right, let me hear what I think and what I say.
Hey, Ashanti, I'm listening to this and I'm telling you, I think I'm very heartbroken because this parent is speaking about a crime that he was said to have committed, right? And there's nothing about what he's saying that suggests he was not guilty of something. What that something is, we will not know. But he's guilty of something. And for me, that's egregious enough. When you think about a child who went to the school is a mandatory reporter. They had to disclose it. When the information goes to law enforcement gets information, has to reach out to the alleged perpetrator if there is an arrest warrant in place, okay? But then after that, the case is then sent to the DA's office, which is the prosecutor's office, and the prosecutor's office has to still process that information from law enforcement to determine, is there enough information for us to put charges on this individual? And it was clear that they had, because there is something called case attrition, where if there's not enough information that even gets to law enforcement, gets to the DA's office, the case doesn't move. It doesn't go anywhere because there's just not enough information. So the mere fact that it got to the DA's office and charges were filed, there was enough information to suggest a crime was committed. That is my major concern. I believe wholeheartedly a crime was committed. However, the proceedings occurred, And I believe in my heart of heart as a professional, that victim did not disclose, or possibly she changed her statements. She probably said, I misinterpreted. I didn't know. Maybe I was having a bad day. So in my heart of heart as a professional, I know something happened.
And he never answered the question about withdrawal or anything like that. Wow. Let's continue.
That's why, caller, you are perfectly right, and that's exactly what I am saying. Okay. You burn a place. So okay, a place caught on fire. They say you started fire. That's arson. We know that's the charge. An investigation is going to be done. When that investigation is done, they are going to charge you for arson. But they cannot charge you without an investigation be completed. I've never heard that in the court of law before. That's why they always say innocent until proven guilty. An investigation.
Carla, you tell me. Me disagree with this. Because the bad when me younger. And within 24 hours, when I get called up, charges that I wait. Felony, you see me? That I wait. From what I remember. Felony that I wait. But that not mean me the guilty. And those the charges as where Marie called you said before. And as me say, more investigation can go on. But me they get charged. Whatever was to accuse me for beat them or whatever. Do want me tell the Babylon them so me never do it? Probably see two bruise and them something there. Two bust up face. And find one weapon when they throw around one corner. And people go point it out and say him throw it round there, so. You know? But that no mean the person can change their mind and say, all right then. You know what I say? I don't want to show up a court and be no witness and bother with that. Or my lawyer going and say, go on down a city hall, go do some community hours or a second for that. Go give the borough 50 hours and pay that little 2 bills are fine. And go clean up down a city yard. Or it per long and then bring in the witness, the person who me accused where say me do it, interview him fairly, in a further investigation, get all the people them where the sewer go on, try and get them to be witness against me. That's how me know it usually go on. The person who see me throw the knife or the machine behind the corner, say, yeah man, I aim that, I aim David. Usually, you tell me.
Must be done for the cause of the crime for you to be charged. And that's simple. Yeah. Ashanti, you're mixing up. You're talking about two different things. Based on, like I said again, based on what the little girl said happened, it's called elude behavior. That's what that's classified as. They're gonna say that's his charges right there. Based upon their investigation, they could not find evidence to charge him for that.
No, but when him initial get arrested, him get charged with. And that me I talk about. Him get charged with. Him this say, them just bring him down and arrest him. For probable cause. But me look on the paper, and me see the word charge. I mean know from experience in a New York, within a 24 or 48 hours, them have to put some charge on you, and them have to let you go. I make you go road free. That's from my personal experience. That not mean me guilty, that not mean me do it. Them feel like them have enough. Or the police feel like them have enough to arrest me. When you reach the prosecutor desk, them can have a change. And say enough sitting there, so a waste of time. Who go prosecute him, or the witness them drop out and say, you know what, them can't find the witness them, or the witness them does not want to show up on a court, or come talk to the prosecutor.
So basically, he was not charged for nothing. He was not charged for a simple thing. And you know what the word vindicate means? To bring you on.
Let me hear what my friend has said. Because me is the charge right for the thing. I mean what from experience. So I'm going to court. I have to get charged. It's a have to let me go. I'm a positive about that part. And then I got probably do, obviously, them I got do more investigation, which it can lead to drop charges or more charges. Or, you see me, we come to a conclusion and less charges.
Hey, Shanti, without charges, how do you know what you're investigating?
Okay. Okay. All right.
Hey, Shanti, without charges, how do you know what you're investigating?
The confusion with the caller is between charge and conviction. When me get charged within the 24, 48 hours, that's not a conviction. Just charges. Somebody accuse me, police arrest, and them charge me. Let's continue.
And do an investigation. The investigation is what matters. The investigation is what matters. If I say somebody raped me, they're going to take me to the hospital. I'm going to do the rape kit. All that investigation has to be happened before they even charge the person, even though that person is arrested. But they have to wait on investigations to be completed to actually charge somebody. You've been marked that off from this incident happened that it was the girl eldest child. We've been marked that off of the calendar. This is old news, tell the truth. Anybody wanted to be naive to say that wasn't Chris's daughter, then so be it with them. We're not talking about petty stuff or petty crime. These are serious matter. These are serious matter.
Me I talk about felony. Me not talk about misdemeanor. Me I talk about felony for myself.
We're not talking about petty stuff or petty crime. These are serious matter. These are serious matters. You know, and just like the first caller said,
Police can come and do a 5-minute investigation and arrest you and charge you. Enough evidence on the scene, them catch you with something, right there so you get charged. Pull you over right now your car, or you not the car with the machine, the illegal gun, all right there so. Other investigation I go on, see if the gun the in on a crime before, but you get charged.
He might have changed his story, but something happened. And only Almighty God can come down and tell me that something did not happen to this child in that house. That's all I'm saying. I'm not going to go back and forth. God, and if I'm wrong, please forgive me. But like I said, in my mind, my heart, my soul, something happened to this child. I believe her 1000% that she was touched inappropriately. Something happened to the girl. There you go. Then in your case, the investigation was done. All the evidence was there to prove that you did beat up the person, Ashanti. You thought this is...
No, it wasn't. Because you have a something say a court of law. Daddy, where you have to go through, which me can probably go court and beat it. So no. And it can go to the prosecutor, as what the lady said, and the prosecutor said, no, we don't have enough evidence to go forward. Because the police do the investigation, the prosecutor prosecute. And the prosecutor can decide if enough evidence there to go ahead. In some cases, them don't have enough evidence. You cannot do it none at all. And you end up all a charge. And sometimes you have to take it. Because them build a case around you. We see it over and over. But the prosecutor have to prosecute. And him have to decide. The judge decide your timing from what we know. If you stay in and out, if you get bail. But, and that's why you have a trial to see if you're guilty or not. Him never get to a trial. But, let me show you something one more time. Him say never get charged, you know. Not me. Me know me see charges on it. And me know when you get arrested and show up at court, them have to call you upon some charges or them have to let you go. As the caller say, what them did I investigate then? See the right there, sir. Now him say, not me. Me doesn't say my BS. So true me want to know the real legal. See that? So, in this to me, he was accused, or me would have looked upon it, and he got charged. He never find guilty, he get dropped. And that me see. But from where he must say, like he never get charged with. And that me get from where he must say, which I like BS. So that's why me ask the question. Because I'm the charge.
Different thing we're talking about here, brother. Sorry, two different things, honey.
No, I'm not.
Already proven you were guilty. Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm for guilty and them not carry me go court. You can't say that. Somebody get arrested, they are not guilty. Me get arrested, I'm not guilty. Up to this day, I'm never find guilty and none of the charges them.
They were investigating what the little girl reported. That's what they were investigating. The report that was made at the school, that's what they were reported on. based on the report that the little girl made, is it fall under the elude behavior.
I didn't get charged for
Not
it.
find that, so they could not convict him. For me, that's like a slap on the wrist.
And based on that, the police arrest him and charge him.
And if you ask me, I don't even know.
You know, me does a talk what out there. Me can't say a man guilty. I didn't never find guilty. So me can't say that. Me believe the child 100%. But me can't come on the ear and say a man guilty when the charges get dropped. You know, but me can't come on and say him guilty. Can't. Hey, Ashanti, as a person who worked in Jamaica Constable Force for 16 years, I will let you know that he definitely was charged but was not convicted. That's what I'm saying. The record clearly states the charges were dropped. Anybody can find that again? The letter? Find it, please. Where the charges get dropped. He was accused and charged, but not convicted, based on lack of evidence. Ashanti, when that little girl get older, she will talk. They covering up stuff. Carter. Okay. CMR and Chrissy full of shit. They both put money and lifestyle ahead of their kids. Chrissy always looks space out like her head always get stuck in CMR body. I think that's why most people that say Shy Ahmed. Ashanti and CMR. I think that most people. He is also confusing charges with conviction. Perfectly explained. So when the police them come, I mean, for other cases then, sometimes can all just there. So simple whatever case. I am out off, I am them take off on the bad hand, and them arrest you for some shit. And when the thing going, it does get dropped. Other cases, when the thing going and them do further investigation, more charges get added. More charges get added to it. Turn out to be something bigger. Just say another case like this. Them did do some investigation. And 2 more people come forward. After him get arrested. Rearrest and more charges would have come up.
What you call it now? Like a revelation for me during the time, but then even so people were kind of bashing. Well, yeah, the two, no, in different ways. So when you see that though, especially it's like always a step kid, of course.
Never got prosecuted, but he was charged. Never got prosecuted, none at all.
I'm gonna treat the step kid differently. Like what was your thought? Like when you see those chatter on social media, what was your?
I mean, to be honest, the previous situation I've been in, I live on social media, and I realized how deeply it cut. So what I did now was stay away from some of it. You know, I'll see some of it because I would be lying if I tell you I don't see, but I don't watch in there. Yeah, people will I'll see the titles. I'm gonna say, John, or I list a few of them because I have to send it to an attorney or something like that. But
wait, sue them?
No, I'm just, I'll leave that.
Okay.
Yeah, but when I see that it cut because I know who I am, you know, and this minute everybody will praise you for being the.
But immediately if I use a public defendant, a courthouse, immediately have an attorney if it's so. Let's continue.
Exactly. You didn't even pay a fine. For me, this is nothing. Because if you ask me, you should be somewhere rotting away. And that's my point exactly. He did not charge for nothing. He was just there eating 3 square meals a day. And the truth will come out one day. End of story.
Carla, legally, I understand what you say about legally, he was charged. It never lead to nothing for whatever reason. I know it piss you off on a whole heap of people, but legally, he was charged though. And them say enough evidence. That's what them say. Trust me, and you alone disagree with it. But, you know, the fact still remain, him did got arrested and charged.
I can say he's guilty of sin. I don't care if the charges drop 1,000,000 times. He's guilty. Guilty, guilty, guilty. I said it. Guilty, guilty, guilty. CMI is guilty.
And remember, you know, I asked at the start of the show, and a whole heap of hearts come up. Red hearts, if him guilty. I want to say anybody, you know, not if him guilty, if them believe the child, that mean him would have guilty, him do it. Pure hearts. Anybody believe him, not one hearts come up. Me believe the child. But me just go by the legal and I counteract some of what him a say. Which me know are bullshit. You know, him a downplay certain things to try and make it benefit him. But me know legally though, you know, they get charged, you know, pissed off people, because people know within themselves what them feel. And I share that.
Hey, Shanti, a quick correction. So when law enforcement officers arrest you, they have to write a report. And in the report, they will classify the nature for the arrest. But that report has to be forwarded to the DA's office, and the DA is the one who press charges. The DA is the one who will tell you what the charges are. So when you show up 24 to 48 hours and the judge says, these are the charges brought against you, those charges came from the DA's office based on information in the police report. And that's when the judge will also ask you, do you understand these charges that are brought against you? And you say yes or no. How do you plead? And then it proceeds accordingly.
And that's why me figure from experience, police arrest you, that are for them job. Sometimes a bullshit. When the DA got caught, him have a bunch of shit I look through. Him, you know, in them settings there, him look through all heap of them. The two of them were there, quick and fast. And see where them want to go. Some of the time, even when them continue, and the judge are coming, probably see him DA when them overlook and, you know, say, say, this is a waste of time. Or, in most cases, say, well, I got through with it. I go find the witness them. And I would assume No, assume, me know. You know, them send out back the police them. Usually now, and the boy them come in the jacket suit. Some of the time, and them look a tie and shirt and left one card. The one them left that card they feel. It's what man say usually them come and left one card. Say them want chat to you. But far as me know, as we say, the prosecute. The police arrest. The judge are the big dog. Determine if you go on road or not. Hide my ID, yep. Detectives in suit investigation has begun. Cause as me say, sometime the boy them you know, the uniform, them just, you know, visual, looking upon the person who accuse you or catch you with something, what if a time a visual, or somebody just straight out accuse you, or, you know, and that them use off. But let's continue. But, you know what? Whole heap of people hurt them. But we know God not sleep. That's what a man say. Trust me, I have a way him work too.
Great father.
Yeah.
And I realized everyone that was really speaking negatively, either they never were a great parent or some of them.
All that a bullshit where I talk. But everyone who speak, them wasn't great parent. So you get accused of that terrible sick now one great parent. You want a lick in a chow. Your blood clot head. But excuse my language. But when me in a them case, yeah, like damn. Most of we think the mommy I want coconut head or yam head. Or put other things in front of our child. So I could just imagine what that child I go through. Remember, you know, upon the report, the child signed it the first time. Upon the report. Whatever happened, child drop, withdrawal, whatever way. But the child is signed it the first time. Somebody find back the letter and send it to me now. Somebody put in letter CMR charges drop. Somebody find the letter for me now and send it, come give me. Cause my friend, you send me this. But to be honest, from what me recall from the letter, that's why I'm telling somebody to send it. And you tell me where vindication means. Then if I see CMR, you hear with it. But I don't remember seeing that on the letter. I remember seeing it saying about the charges drop. So that's how CMR say. You probably hear him say it now the recording. But if that is on the letter, I don't remember. So somebody else send it, come give me. I don't remember see that. Vindication and the letter. So I see you send me the meaning of vindication. I'm going to read it. But I don't remember seeing that on the letter. From the prosecutor. Or the law, the judge, or whoever it come, the prosecutor office. Somebody find it and send it a please and thanks. I don't remember seeing vindication. You know, let me see. Cause me think some look of confusion a go on. Me think me hear CMR say that. Me think me see something more like charges drop. Me could I be wrong? Anybody find it? All right, see it here. Thank you. It's not so clear, but more. All right, from the investigation which has been made, it is the opinion of the writer that this case is not suitable for prosecution. That's number one. Number two, the action is taken to clear the records and to release the subject bond, if any, has been posted. So nothing of this, use that word. Whatever I said tonight means that the case drop. Not suitable for prosecute. So them can't go ahead say it drop. So probably someone at the video me hear CMR use that word. I him say it. So make me read what that mean. And remember that asked me know the meaning of that. In law, vindication means the act of proving someone is innocent or correct, clearing them of blame, of suspicion by providing evidence that never said in the letter from the prosecutor office. He never said nothing like that. Probably hear CMR say it with theme words, but that never said in the letter.
You know, if you have a positive or if you have a constructive feedback, you probably, most of them reach out via email or private DMs. So the ones that really speak, I come to the conclusion that they have never shared a video for us. They've never purchased a product from us or a merchandise. So they really don't really care. And so I look at it though. If
that's all like when you find not guilty.
You know,
You think people are
vindication I like when you find not guilty. So like you can't use that for that.
waiting for this is almost like waiting for the Carter's demise.
Never have a
like,
trial, no.
Oh, them sure them.
Especially after the back of the last controversy.
Right.
Yeah.
I think I developed some form of, I would say no, boy, that boy have to go down, you know, I shall I say, come down now.
I'll get another Shalom.
That was Shalom general. To be honest, no, Shalom keep me sane, you know.
Really?
Yeah, because
calm down now.
Because because me have to get a laugh.
Yeah.
And the only person who
Calm
could listen
down
to
now.
apart from, you know, who then I'm a corner was listen to Shalom and know say, oh, boy, you have to come down now.
Yeah.
Never hear Shalom name corner yet. Never.
Was it that the relationship between you and Chrissy was on the mend following, you know, the whole cheating scandal, what they go on a year or so ago, 2 years ago, and then now this come about and kind of did mash up things? Like, what was the dynamic between you and Chrissy before this?
Before we were working on our marriage, like any other couple would, you know, we go through what we have to go through, and we make decisions, say, we move forward, we do some counseling, and we do some more deeper prayer, because I realized that the prayer kind of do a thing. I don't know, it just do a thing. It's either...
Me know if him pray, but that bullshit. The last time, fuckery. Me can't remember. I not think a week to go on before him come with a woman where him edit the interview. It was highly edit. And could that be 2 weeks? I don't remember exactly. But no counseling couldn't help you so quick. Remember, that was one of the main things. When him the same go like, and him good now to go. Now we are possible. Counseling could help you. I doubt if it was 2 weeks. And I in the video and record it and pick him interviewer. And it was well edited. Somebody will edit video. I could tell every time the video clip.
It make me more relaxed, it make her more relaxed. So we do a lot of prayer. And we run a space. We are on that journey same way, nothing change. As if, yo, John.
All right. Hide my ID. Vindicated is a common word they use in the military. I know when people win case, them say that. When them got trial or something like that. You know, I know somebody, you know, when I win case and him will say it, the liarest man in the world. Me him use that word when some little things kind of go him we are sitting, but you know in the case and him will say, see then get vindicated, and that's bullshit. You know who man talk. Me hear him use it too. When not no goes on none at all. The liarest man in the world. Anybody know? Somebody out there liar than cock eye and sore foot. Anybody know what the liarest man in the world? Thousands of light man tell her 1 year pan camera. Me hear him use that word already. So I'm looking at technical thing one, and you know, and lawyers love to use it too. A lot of time before the case, we're looking forward to go to trial. Because you used to watch a whole heap of news. And, you know, looking forward for my client to be vindicated. And, you know, me here it won't leap. And sometimes I totally opposite. You know, me a whole heap of liar and they, you know, hospital to the big shot liar, they love to use it. But Mr. Donald Duck take over for him liar and him chat and them stand up behind him. And me hear him use it. When not never goes so, not at all never goes so.
Me I go left for sure left.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know where they would get that for. Is it me?
Oh, so there was like conversations and maybe we should separate?
No, man, never.
Oh, okay.
We never had that. Why should we?
I'm gonna ask you if you ever had the thought to probably leave for the better of her because people have it to say, oh, I'm embarrassing Chrissy and maybe I should leave the situation for the better of, not leave, of course, being a father and being around the kids, but just leave Chrissy and make sure do her thing.
The relationship.
No, man, that's a good question, man. And any man that I say, me think about the better. But for me, if me decides I'm gonna leave in a time like this, what me left for do? Struggle with the 4 youth, them by yourself, carry them go gymnastics, pick them up at school, drop them at school, carry them go church, pick them up. No, man, she can't.
But you see, the thing is, that's what he's saying. It's not to abandon your role as a parent, a father. It's just to leave the situation, the romantic situation with you.
Can't do it, I love her.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Look, you know, if you see me.
Yeah, man, you lie, though. Me ain't know you lie. Me ain't know you lie. I'm talking about 2 years, wait name. I come. food I cook. You know the nothing at all in the garage. Claim me I edit video. And they on phone with woman. Pick me a ball, one next one a ball, one here a comb, next one here pull out. I mean, when you hear it from the person where it happened to, tell you how it get to them.
Shoot a man, you know, and them say, yo, you murdered a brother there, you know. All right then, me guilty. So me I go just do some and run away.
I never see the nonsense, man.
No, you never see. I'm glad you never see.
I'm just saying,
So, but you see what I say? If you know, say, Tom murdered a brother there. And Tom, them a come for Tom. Tom, I go run left everything in Pitney, mother and wife, everybody, everything. What me I run it for? No, man, them mad, man. Them man, you know, as a man, you know, you go through some things in your life, you know.
Yeah.
And you stand firm for your youth, them see. You see, when you stand firm for your youth, them see, and them see that and say, oh, me see daddy go through this, me see mommy go through this, I'm there. So I have to represent for my family, myself, and everybody in the household. I can't walk away, me not see that, man. Once you have life.
But it happened to somebody in the household accuse you. A child in the household. Brother, you like him one dimension.
No. So, once you have life, it's like the greatest thing, man.
Yeah. It's good that you have that. It's good that you have that mindset. But I wanted to ask though, like since they dropped the case, what's the current situation like now? Is it tense? Is it awkward? How is it with the children and Chrissy?
I can answer that half here. Reason why, because I see everybody at
Then bring it back to him. You know, in a different format, kind of bring back that question the way him they skip. Him no want answer it.
try use every little thing to make a content, and them not do it in a way where it's fair and balanced. It's more so me never want this to happen. This me want, and me I judge and me I lie and me I juror. So for me, if me answer that naturally now, the man, you know. But after here, me can tell you, you know what I mean. But what me can say on here though is this: I'm a great father, and I will never abandon none of my youth them. All of them. You notice how I take phone and know say it's a stepchild. I will, because at the end of the day, I'm my youth that.
And funny,
Probably them never know. Anybody I didn't never know before the case says a stepchild. After the case, when I find out, I think everybody didn't know that, or most people. Probably them who had the interview. Just like how them ask waste question. Right? Because obviously they couldn't be around the kids. And then we do a little research. Them might just ask the next question directly. You know, afterward, know that the charges drop, what the relationship like.
still up to, in this interview, you're claiming her as your actual, it seemed like biological daughter. No,
I'm gonna tell you something. You see that little girl there? Me not feel talk much, but I'm say it funny. You see that little girl here is one of the best child you can accept. I raise her my voice, she know. You know? She know, like, daddy, you know, kids love to take a tantrum. No, man, she know the part, she listens, she obedient, you know. So, yeah, man, I one of the best daughters.
So, upon the police report, you don't talk negative about her. Anybody remember it? Theme one words of the police, them right up. Anybody remember? Or me alone remember? Aye, boy. My brother is man. My brother, yes, man. Cause I remember clearly, this man here chat negative about the young lady, the teenager. And I can't say the exact words because I'm not the thing in front of. But I say something like when him get arrested, like I say, she tell him say never see when him lick her, lick the mother lick him, but when him lick her. And other things they unite. When him say negative about her. Aye, boy. Him they say she lie too, because I don't remember everything. But I know I'm more than one negative something him they say about her. And what me think about then, I'm gonna try for wait, but me I gotta say this out loud. Even then, that child there must go through something. If she was one of the witness to that, and him still have that up in him, obviously him bring it up that day there. And before that, the mother write a letter for help him get off back. That shows something about Chrissy. And him come back, come use it against the child. I can't rate some mother. Him come back and use that. And the same mother knock down where the child is. Aye, boy.
Can ask, it's just that as me tell you, say, as your parent, when you become one, you see me?
I could imagine too.
I was me.
That top man over here.
See, I admire it, like, that's one of the reasons why I'm drawn to Chrissy. Yo, me can't say this now since you know a stepchild. One of the reasons why me reach a point in my life where I say, yo, I wonder if I can breed somebody. You know what I mean? Just generally, in a army, a little bit of me have income coming. Yeah.
What if I think them when I chat all time out, I don't even think them funny. Never mind try win over audience. I don't think they're funny at all. Even with them, I do the interview and I be so much friendly like. And I do the follow-up question them and I skin off them, clap, teeth them. Shame on you, fix. The fix. Me personally, I get them joke there. Probably other people get it, but me not get it.
So when I love her from a taller time from grade 2. I said that all the while. I remind her, she say, I lie till I remind her every day.
No, I remember when you came on our first interview. Yeah,
man, I'm not telling a lie. I'm a bit slow for pull out now. I can't reach a point now. I said, we can actually.
And one of the two females them on the fix, him, they expect better than that. Not saying for prosecute nobody. Takisas, you do a tougher interview with Cartel. Like, I don't see them joke that una skin off on the teeth.
Reach money, dog. You know, like, I'm reaching to that place. I'm like, yeah, you know, like, financially, you know,
And at that place, I see how she deal with her daughter, and you know, I see how, you know, a great man, because I know they see me drop boof, more and know say she will do anything for her youth them. You understand me? And I see another lady there. So I always admire that part there. I say, oh no man, I'm ready. You see me? And then I was a stepchild. So I had no, you know, fear for me. Step-parent. I had
me
no.
so agree. And then I make sexual joke. And the two female just as bad. The man them I make the joke. Both one interviewed. Female them are showing and them I laugh and I enjoy too.
Because me I say, I wasn't a stepchild. I come out and say, oh, me not like my stepfather. Me give me look a problem still. No, you know my daddy. But as I get older, kids get to appreciate parenting more because they don't know that they don't know the sacrifices you have to make to get things done. Yeah. Because, you know, that's why most kids
they more film brain, bird brain pan them. Like when walk pan Chrissy and manipulate. Use them like army techniques and manipulate. Fix want a beating. I mean, I said nobody from prosecute or accuse. Him are nothing. But shame on honor. So when I laugh off of them jokes there and them something, the shame. And I make them type of joke there.
Realize how poor they are until they get a little bit older. Because mommy want this, mommy, and mommy I do it or daddy I do it. So as they get older, they learn to appreciate. And I same to my stepfather. As me get older, I appreciate the things that when do. I remember him, you know, him give me a fee, little money, and then me hear him, me and him take the same taxi. I mean, nobody know I'm a stepfather. I'm gone on taxi. I hear him like, you know, I say, yo, no, yo.
At this point, you know, him have full control and well comfortably now, you know. And him take over the whole thing. The joke after joke. Tough question get thrown out the door. The next part, you not even ask the question him no more. Talk about some situation and all type of sitting and give joke when no goes and all them sitting there. So it's not like an entertainment at this point.
Give me a ride up this now. But he never connect until me get old. I say, again, give me him money for school.
Wow.
You see me? So parenting is something where some cycle and curse have a break and I try for that. That's why if with me youth, them I say, yo, one will make sure instill prayer in them. Prayer. You see me? Prayer, move everything on them. I always tell them, say, love you. Because me and my mother, she grows so rough. She don't, it's like when I say, Mommy, I love it. Yeah, man, I know. You know?
Yeah.
So,
Sorry, that's because some kids would say, you know, my mother never tell me that, so me now got tell Uno that. But you kind of change that.
Yeah, I change that, man.
Yeah.
No, but you know, it's funny. Moms usually are
my mother knows me if you know she love me. But by her actions. Yeah, because some things that she go through for me know I love, but me just never get that I love you thing. So I break that with my youth them. I love you, bond with your sister. Because if all four of them grow up, you know, one might not make it in her life. 2 where you're there, you know, you have to help her up, you know.
Yeah.
Because me yet to see sister and brothers at it unless it's legit. You know, unless you deliberately try to kill me or but yo, me know.
And Naro and him two sidekick them as such a ding dong. Probably through them live at Jamaica. Because most of us are a certain age group. Or some of us. Like, I mean, this would even be something for love. Most of us go through that. Grew up with both face parents. Basically, them action. Because they never grew up in that era there. With the whole heap of I love you and all of that. And just them action and what them do. Most of we, I will come a foreign. I will start miss certain family members. First when you are from the first generation. and you get a little wider view, and you start have your own. And you know, you call back home, and you know, start tell them I love you. Remember one time, they never ever know for accept that. It's hard for them say it back. But them turn out the thing now and look a water down thing if you ask me. Water down. All of them something they good, but come on now. Them something they just stretch it out till the end. You make him look like somebody. And that me I get from it, you know. Not just him. Him and Chrissy, the perfect parents. Nah, fool we. Nah, fool we. I do this thing here. I do it for years. I know a softball question. Softball. And I know give him all control. Him get so comfortable now. No, should I hit him with some hard question and show him off?
No, if you successful, I'm not saying if you come mind me, but provide the opportunity to see me. And I believe in a family in other road. So I instill that. When I see them now want to share my cuss, man.
This was more something to make him look good and Chrissy look good. And that this sound like to me, probably to not other people. But that this sound like to me.
Yo, disappear, buy one juice and throw it out. Three different little.
And you can afford 4. Why would you do that? That's
because
so hard.
You learn the value of sharing.
Value of sharing. Because sometimes I mind this and you see them grab it. I say, all right, I know you're in a mind. I mean, buy it.
And you know me that shit way nobody now get it.
Yeah, I saw me operate sometimes. Sometimes I operate.
That's just wasteful.
I do that, man, but you know, me instill values in them and church. That's what you see as I asked earlier. Church, I forgot church. You know, because I realize that no matter which church you go, once you have a belief, there's always a greater person.
Yeah.
I him just attack, you know. Question stop ask.
And you might believe say a science or you might believe say a God, but there's something that I want thing that you ask why I'm going to church. That I want thing when I make with the Lord. I say, here we go on. You redeem me from so much things like.
That from the interview we just start. When it just start. So them don't ask question. Fix want a box.
You don't know the family side.
And we continue doing them entertainment thing. And that them do good. We give them an F for failure.
Who know some other side. And God redeemed me from certain things. And all the while I pray and he let me through. So I say, yo, at time I come when you want me to repay and I don't want you make me cripple in a situation for me come to you, you know. You see me? And he say, I never embarrass you.
Yeah.
And he embarrassed me one time. And he's like, I say, yeah.
Thank you, Kami. He might ask a question, them and I answer them. CMR at this point, I ask a question, them and I answer them. Then they go, and I laughy. Him, I ask them and I answer them.
Let me see it, all right. And I must say, I embarrass you again.
No, but that is embarrassment wicked, you know.
Yeah,
because I think it's just even your brand is a family brand. Your brand is about being this good, loving dad and husband. I was gonna say faithful, but then
No man, you can't use that man. What you say, man? You might one actions. No man, don't do me that. You can't use that man. You can't use that. What you say, faithful man. Yeah.
Faithful husband.
Yeah, use that.
But this.
This is time friend them him I talk to. Then I see. I'm friend them him I chill and I talk to. The fix, narrow, boy. Give a F by that one. Yeah.
This accusation is so fucked up. Like, Samar, it's fucked up. Like, how do you even? Because it's one thing, to be like, well, I'm not charged for it. I'm innocent of these charges. I'm innocent of all
sin. The ones that like, you're not care for that.
Right. Yeah. It's like you're
accept it.
It's like how you move on though. Like
accept it, man. Because it's a stain. Alright, me tell you why I have to accept it. Remember, the teacher say it's a tape. No, but for fun and joke aside,
boy, don't even wait name with the teacher, because you never like the man. You might say you see in a dark and I diss up the man. So don't bother with that. Yeah? Stay away from all the teacher.
Accept it because my attorney said to me, say, dog, if I murder,
Yeah.
So as a realist,
let's stop. Because if you killed somebody, I feel like everybody will be like, yeah, man, a bad man, good.
Yeah, man, and some people would be surprised.
Yes. Well, you're a soldier, man.
Yeah.
Mad
Yeah. I mean, as I said, I just have to put things at the past. And that's why I'm there, so what do you know too? Because if you notice, one, after when this drop, see, man, we not tell her be quiet, no chat, no one. You see me? But at the end of the day, if you notice on my platform, I don't say nothing about you and everybody. And so down here, so one of that. Feel like people know, see, at the end of the day, listen, I'm a family man. You understand me? And only know that of me. You see what I say? And on see my viewpoint on certain topics. Everybody else who have their own opinion, you can formulate that, you can keep it to yourself. But you're not the judge, you're not the detective, you're not the juror, and you're not God. You understand me? And one of the greatest thing is, my day yes or no. You know what I mean? My day yes or no, and me still I do. You understand me? People call me, say me, ask advice, where I go through them thing and I even realize, my dog say, dog, I don't even know what you do, even a killer myself.
Wow.
And that's my train, man. That's why God prepare in our layers. He give you a certain training in life, he prepare for certain things.
Yeah.
I wonder why I don't have sons. Maybe because
girls take care of them.
Maybe something going to me in the future. Maybe I need my daughter them. My join the army. Maybe I need resilience. Maybe I need to understand self-control a certain way. Right? So a lot of things happen in your life. I'm gonna call it the stepping stone theory. And with the stepping stone theory, is we meet you today.
If it's probable cause, that means they was credible.
You can't give me 20 love. You give me that 20 love to go home, and I've never seen you back, but you were there for that moment.
Right.
So I think the Lord prepares you for certain things, just like Naro and the fix. I know go through moments when I say, one day we have to do the same. You know what I mean? And I was telling you, you see me? If you put in work, you're going to be prepared for the future. And if you have got your son, we only get the views and your son, this means you go and go back down. Consistency, you're going to bring in a person back and you're going to be so professional to a level where you know how to conduct yourself, acquire these brandies. Remember, I can't show water up anything again. You see me? You see me?
Unless it's straight vibes. No, that's why this is even so difficult for talk about. Because I don't know if you did even see when we spoke about it and where I said, Jaja, it's difficult for talk about because you are somebody who has always been our caller.
Right.
Always acknowledge it, you know what I mean? But what I say, if it got go on, then, you have to deal with the consequences.
Yeah.
But as we talked about earlier with the steam, we talk about, at least you mentioned how you would deal with it, but people deal with you differently since?
No, I know. Like, I went to Jamaica Yeah, man, airport, full picture, everything. I just didn't vlog that moment. Like in person, the love is like there. Like CMR, we are road for you. Me no one, you know. But on the internet it's different, which me not really people they behind the computer, they might probably just upset of what they're projecting their insecurities on you or their failure or their
I lie. But your camera never on and never that. You a blog. Never have your camera on to catch them good moment there. How we are fool. Jaja. The ceiling is so far up. Jaja. Yeah, alone now the little. You know what? I'm going to stop chatting my business. This not little. Chacha. But, nah.
want this or want that. Sometimes you know what? I tell you what. You have your husband, right? And you cuss the man at him. Say, oh, you know, see more, he must have good dad and you're this and that. So now you make the man start hate me. So now when this reach me, I'm glad. See, boy, where you come and say, see, him and this. Just like the female. Oh, you can be a little bit more like Christy. She's organized. So when something happen, them little things there, you see me? Because the real ones, them nah go just like I have yet to see somebody of class speak on it in a way where nobody. It's either somebody them broke or look for grow them platform.
See, man, go suck your mama and go. Drunk run. But yet we see somebody have class. Go suck your mama and go with dark shit. So the people them want to talk what them believe and talk them truth. And know say you dark shit and believe you do it. Go away. And just like them germs back here, I laugh with you up there. Hey boy. Sorry, no people, I like to know them show you, you know. But for the last like 10 minutes, I'm gone out of this now, my clock out of it, because Pierre, you see me? Pierre is remind here. Clock out. So a man say, I'm ready for go for caca eye. I want them chop.
Or them just have some form of level of insecurities and, you know, because those people that have a disdain or they have a constructive viewpoint, they'll DM you personally. And they'll say, oh, CMR, I'm disappointed if this is true, but I'm praying for you. Or they'll say, CMR, you need to stay. You know, they'll say stuff. Versus the ones that never, as I said, share or support you. They always be like, yeah, man, it's like them can't wait to get a legit reason to rip you apart or hate, you know.
I think that's it, you know, because because when we first started, it was like, God damn it, what's a charge? And I think no, it's like you have to wait until the investigation is done, because ultimately, because even when you read the complaint, it was confusing, because I'm confused about the entire thing. So
I won't say much on that, but, you know, I can talk after here if you want, you know. But yeah, man.
What was confusing about that liar girl? They never even know saying can't be around the kids them. Around the accused, I mean. And they're right there in the video when the judge said, and you never know from by the question and I ask. And you can't read with the understanding and the confused.
And you have to understand, say, my mom always reiterate, I was never charged.
Right.
You know, I was arrested because a detective feels as if she, you know, she didn't do her job.
You was arrested and charged like that, boy. And what them something there? What them put up? What them bring you in for? Nothing?
Properly, let's say it that way. If you had done your job properly, I wouldn't give it. But you know I'm on social media. I said it to you, and you know what it would have happened even if I'm an innocent person. The damage is already done.
Right.
And you knew that.
You're
You understand
thinking
me?
about swing, though?
If a rich man, what you say, my friend? We'll see how that go, but you know, we'll see how that go because I know them are go watch this too.
Yeah. I saw that you were working with Warren Ware and his wife. You guys had a joint podcast together. Since the whole thing, I haven't seen any more episodes. So what's the future now? What's the plan going forward? Are you affected? I mean, I don't know how affected you are with brands.
Warren never fall out with them from long time. Him and him wife. And them used to watch me one time. You know. They never fall out. From the cheating something and then talk against CMR. Then they turn back, friend. Come remember that. Sorry, people, but that try to hold it, but I just can't take the base. I'm not even allowed. Can't take it. It's just, I make it finish play out on the year and just be. But CMR and Chrissy, hide my ID, CMR and Chrissy are too shit in a plate. Pure fuckery in my chat. Tell us, did you touch your stepdaughter, period? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Nikki, the interview should have started off with that. Oops, sorry, my friend. Call out the name. Excuse me. Do I only people have that name there? Sorry about that. All right. I'll know. I'll know. Shit like this get me irritable. Sorry, people. Let me just make it finish.
They're doing other things. Like, what's the plan for you?
So I'm coming to come and ask real questions. Warren, good youth man. I believe with something like that, aligning your brand certain way, you have to be careful. You understand me? And it's not like me and Warren grew up from day one. So I understand the business aspect of certain things, you know. So I wouldn't expect somebody to just come dash out them brand based off of something which is not like you're gonna call me. I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened. I'm not gonna tell you because that's my family. So I believe no man, where they reach out to the family, and they reach out to the family and, you know, make sure say oh no good, you know, we just say oh good and thing. But as moving forward, me have to go call him on that and see how that go. But we haven't spoken that moving forward, you know. And then as to the brands, a lot of people try to stop the brands, you know, like, you know, and the brands, they are smart, you know, as I said, they're American companies, so they just put pause on things to see what really transpires, and then after that they'll
go forward,
run like Sonic. So, but a lot of people thought they were gonna like stop that, and you know, because like I said, they didn't care about
which contract them have with which brand. Somebody help me out. I only know more than me. My honestly want to know which contract them have with which brand. Birdie. Because when the cheating thing did that go on, back then me know them that Birdie. Which contract? Chris really have a contract with Disney. And them did not give some high influencer, she and some more. Certain things. Anybody know a little deeper? And through them have a platform. And when them get certain things, them are going to show it off. Like go they go stay. Ride all day and get certain treatment. And them gonna show it off and in return. When them only know have a pay contract. I know Chrissy do the brand something. Which anybody who have a social media with a platform can do. Attach a name to a brand. Like when the TikTok shop and sit in the seller fight and you make a little video. I know I see them over there all the time. I can't believe TikTok dropped this to $10. Facebook have it, YouTube have them. I didn't know about Birdie back then with the cheating. I mean, know for a fact, them don't worry about it. Cause right when it go on, them did go take some picture and do some promotion and take some picture for promotion right when the cheating bust out.
What happened? They wanted to crush you. They wanted to stop you from.
You have that. I'd have to use a public defendant. So I lie to the court then. I want to know if me have a lack of memory. So I lower him money and tell the court. Cause I never tell the court about them contract, yeah. Because the money where I say I make on YouTube or where I estimate. Him should have know how much time contract and him army money. If me can remember.
Providing for my family. They want to stop you from taking care of these kids because maybe they weren't taking care of their kids and maybe because they failed to, raise up.
Yeah, that drunk prayer. After we get accused of. Come on, talk about people don't want to take care of them pitney. People can't some be a face. Hey, the bongo natties. Doggy Wagwan, Doggy British in the building.
It's a human in society, so they feel as if we're going to crush them.
You see any tangible negative effects on business so far?
Not at the moment. I see the YouTube, then we part the family channel and I do it personally and I say, yo, come let me go start turning the pressure up on board. But
I feel like people just want fast.
Yeah, you're right.
And the video reports is like, but
they want content.
If you were hesitant to that.
Yeah, you're right. They want content because.
Well, doggy, your wife is here. Come right in time for catch her.
And I don't have a problem with content creator because I'm one myself. I just
call her name though.
Balance it then, no? You know what I mean? We can't tell when to talk about, but if you're gonna use the very same.
Sorry, my audience, my 360 family, but I kind of clock out it already. I just play for who kind of finish hear it with all respect. But since I started and I kind of.
We arrest me if you say, yeah, man, didn't do it. So when the very same system vindicate me, you're supposed to accept it too.
True.
You know what I mean? So it just tells me it's not about, you do this and we think you're this. It's about, you don't know. Shalom, yo. You see me? So I just that. But at the end of the day, like me say, I'm just be more cognizant and I start realize the brand a little bit more. You know, I always try to be like as normal as I can. Like me see you rock with your car, you chat to you up on the phone, do anything. Cause but no, I don't even refer to my supporters as even fans. Cause I don't want them. You know, me like say supporters. And I realize that I never see how big the brand is. Certain way I knew of it, but I see how, you know. But I realize that if people are gonna spend a lot of time trying to make sure you're nobody, then you're somebody. You understand me? And I just say, when you have to prepare, you have to see them mistake and prepare for it. You know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're living a nice life, husband, wife, husband, everything. Somebody are gonna see and like you to and want, you know? And me feel like say, when you be real, people are gonna love you for that. So even if you make a mistake, your realness outshine that. But that's just naive thinking. Yeah. Just like you know, a girl I go want to say, want to give me first youth, you know. You know what I mean?
I've been getting that lately, by the way. Since I put that out in the cartel interview, they're like, me get youth.
Yeah, man. I tell you so.
Now
and I didn't know.
I am not.
When the family thing just, cause we know we are the same TV side, the dancer side, so you know. But when the thing take off away, where people start recognize, we still never see it that way. So me I say, when me not get trouble, me I say, oh that girl love it, you know. Right. But me now I realize that dog, nah man, you know. But I just say go man, you have to just, you know. All I can say, man, I have to just put God first and learn from the mistake. Still there. You know, just use the thing as content. Because you're going to see now, as I said, remember I tell you earlier, certain things happen for a journey, right?
20, my clock out, I can't even tell you.
See books, you probably can see, and I can, you know, use my experience to just highlight somebody else. Even today at church, a lady tell me, say, oh,
look like you might like the advice, by relationship.
She married a Puerto Rican, and she say, oh, it deeply, I can just imagine you push out two youth and the father, because, you know, the father is a mama's boy like that, and the mother gets in between, and the system decides that you're not supposed to see a youth. Them.
This basically over about 15, 20 minutes about the blood, please. Like, really?
You know, and after 10 years, when them turn like 20 and so, at that time they them back in their life. So you know, them things make you draw closer to certain things. You know what I mean? So just growth and, you know, transparency, and that me not do no more though. And
transparency.
Yeah, me not do that. I wish me they do all the fake things and like other content creation.
Or you feel like you overshare?
Overshare, I overshared, and because I thought that people like realness. I thought that people wanted to see the true you. So I shared. I even, you know, if me do this, I'm gonna get 100 views, may I show you how I do it. If my daughter I go through this, may I show you if she's up. Because remember, we are shared from we in a one bedroom with everybody in the team. I say, oh, Christina and Ambition. Wow. One bedroom with the whole I pick them.
And when you get back in return, with all them shares, they make a whole heap of money and fight more than most content creator. True or false, people?
Man just a breed out so. Because she got the opportunity from the man what them want. I'm a flyer up.
Yeah.
And them they do want. But them time I'm in a bad, some just knock and left. You see me? So they vex. But on a real note of that though, you know, it's like say, yo, I show so much transparency, and I realize say, in times of adversity, it come back in your face. And that them used to really say this and say that. So oversharing to me is not something I'm going to do no more. You know what I mean? Hold back with my kids, you know, if you don't want to say this, I say that. Yeah, man, but I'm sure just do the fake thing like what everybody are doing. It would have worked out fine.
I encourage you to stay true to yourself, stay real, bro. You know what I mean? Stay upon the path there of righteousness, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
What's the major lesson you've learned?
From this?
Yeah.
Don't trust people. You know, don't trust people. I've learned that there's a greater calling, and the message in that is use your experience to wise somebody else. And
Don't trust people. And your stepdaughter accused her. It wasn't a bunch of people and family or friends where una claim a bad mind for a lifestyle, plan it up or put it in her head or plan it up and bring her and tell her to go down to school. It wasn't nothing like that.
Realize that sometimes things happen and it is really sad and, effed up. But sometimes there's a true meaning behind it. And that's how I feel I look on it thing, Because now, as I say, I've always been close with God, but now I'm a little bit more closer. Because I've learned that when you surround yourself around positivity, you're harder to get at. So not just that for me, I learned that and also I have to be a more of a parent. As much as I think that I was the greatest father, I still there are always gonna be things.
I'm asking that question, I'm asking at the start, I'm asking it for a reason. I'm asking who believe the data. Who still believe the data, because it almost finished. Still have a little way. But obviously, them stop ask the real question them long time ago. So, anybody still believe the data? Let me get some art, the child rather. Anybody still believe the child? Cammy said the victim, yes. Anybody still believe? Let me get art. Lady D believe, Tony's believe, me believe. Anybody else believe the child? King, big up yourself, my general. Now that it almost completed. I'm going to go now look more time. Abby believe. Brooklyn Hines believe. The child. All right then. Now that we'll listen more of it. Anybody believe CMR or think, I never believe him before? And the interviewer convinced say, he might tell the truth. Or anybody believe him? No. Or, whichever way, or this to make, the interviewer that make you believe him more. Anybody believe him and think, the law work the right way? No. All right. Now look like nobody believe him. You can't keep the comment. Go on.
The kids them reach 13, 14, them, things start to open your eyes where see or listen, pay attention, you know what I mean? So being a better parent is one of the things that I feel like this kind of do to you,
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
Well, bro, our cancer right now is just healing positive energy.
To you and your family.
You and your family, bro.
I know this must have been an
Difficult,
ordeal.
Yeah.
An absolute ordeal. But, nobody really know. But now that you've been vindicated, I think that, hopefully people give you the opportunity to show that vindication, you know. So it's not even that you need to be redeemed, you've been vindicated. So you know, so as I said, it's a fucked up situation, but you know, as you're happy for your family, you guys are together and okay, and I hope that you guys are happy.
Yeah, man, we're a family, you know, we're good in that. Counseling not going involved.
Yeah,
you know what
definitely.
I mean? But I feel like, and I like, to be honest, it sounds weird, but I like challenges because it pushes you to a next level. And
so you just see this as a challenge.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, because I think me and my wife need to reach on a next level where God want to put we up there. So. You know what I mean? And for that happen, we have to see certain things on that vision there. You know, so I just one of them things, man, and you know, yeah, so kind of feel good, you see.
Give thanks for speaking with us, bro. We know so this wasn't easy. And give thanks to say actually, you know,
that was really easy, Naro. As my friend said, and I hide my ID, I know you're not asking the most obvious question in the world. You know, we know what I'm going to say, but reaction, catch him off guard, see him reaction, nothing. You kiss ass. If him do it, you better than look in the AI and tell you, say him never do it. Not even that wouldn't have the guts to ask him. The thing where him get accused of and get arrested for, and even that you not ask him. Aye, boy.
Yeah, man.
Offer some sort of transparency, and you know.
I'm glad we forward, man, because not everybody give me the opportunity. I have my own platform, but I can do what I want on it.
Yeah,
right.
Versus,
you have to face some questions.
Yes. And you know, my PR go mad and management are mad. But you feel like, say,
Shut the hell up. PR tell if you use the word vindicated and probable cause. And I want a softball interview. Softball. Soft like sponge. For the last 15, 20 minutes, I you interview yourself. Ask yourself some question and answer. I'm not lying.
Ashanti, let's say that CMR is indeed innocent. We're just saying, let's say he is indeed innocent. How do he feel now about his stepdaughter? Because any man who is falsely accused of such allegation from a stepchild would not want to be around that stepchild anymore. So how does he feel about that stepchild if he's innocent? I don't believe he is, but just saying.
So I know I'm bullshit. I want him attack on bullshit. Now I go to probably the closest question of them asking. Like staying, I think them ask him if staying in a relationship and him that say him still married and them did say, oh, you can't still married, but you know, and then they go to like sexual activity or whatever. Everything was a thumbs up for me, for him. One thing for sure, Let me see how I'm going to put this. Me know say for a fact, even if an adult, female, child accuse me or something like that, especially a child, and a female picnic, when want to be, and that's how it coming out, innocent or charge drop, whatever the case is. Knowing myself, but I have to distance myself. Only with my kids them. You understand? Because I'm the one dear. You saw what I say? Get accused. Whatever, drop, not guilty, then put yourself in a situation there. It wasn't a not guilty drop then. And that probably got to, you know, almost any serious situation in life, worse it involved the law and losing your freedom. But I stay far, I want to, from, you know, the thing that get me in trouble are who? Me personally. You know, I can't picture myself in no shape or form, you know, nothing like that. But, you know, when me, just I imagine the child. The child. The child. And as we did that talk, somebody did say, you know, something about, you know, penetration. As me there, I remember that wasn't none of the thing them pan or something. And that's to say that. So nobody will watch, no try say, we try to twist up nothing over here. You understand? Never know if I work up to that point there or whatever, but that wasn't on it. Other terrible things though.
No harm done except clear the name. Who don't want to do that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have to want to something, man. So, an idea just positivity, you see me? And, you know, really. So, I appreciate you have me, man. I always just show love, you know, feedback on the thing wasn't harmful like some other people. My friend, I cut off no friend, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, man, I cut off no friend. I see a friend come on them thing and talk about me. After you talk to me 4 days after, before everything.
Wow.
And we never have negativity. So that just tell me who you are, you know?
Yeah, that's like a two-faced thing.
Yeah, man, me real and loyal. You see, me give you my word, me not take it back. Because as a man, if you understand this something, you fall for anything. So if me say me I come do your interview, y'all get my word. You understand me? If me say me I go do this, so I feel like say, yo, if me and your friend Naro, you don't know me, you can say, but if me and your friend, give me benefit of the doubt first.
Absolutely.
Enough platform a boss, you know. And me not see none of them do a character reference, you know. Like say, yo, me not.
Anybody know none of them platform that was CMR boss? Me don't know none. Anybody? We hear about one next couple are out there. Them not so popular. We don't even say them boss. I ain't put them on, but them never even so popular. Anybody know a platform in boss?
Them do it, you know. But this is a person I know.
Yeah.
At least a character reference, because now them are treat the case.
And nothing wrong with that, bro. Nothing wrong with
None
that.
of them not do that.
People always forget with these situations, it is innocent until proven guilty.
But every situation, once you're in the court of law, it's innocent until proven.
So that's why me can always say, like, me don't know this CMR, but like CMR has always been cool with us. But if this is true, then throw him under jail. That's what we said.
But I said that too. But I said that that's fair enough. Me not have a problem with them type, but you know. So I just that and King too. King and Share. You know, big. I'm a little brother, like but him never.
Yo, your friend.
Never heard you right, but
your friend will call you like fucked up, bro. Right?
I was a brother, basically put out videos to him that situation.
Yeah, man. You see, thing is, he never consult with me. Come out tell him how to do it. But I had an idea when I'm a brother, and you know, I just love that said way. You know, how him go about it, maybe could I look smoother, you know. And then, you know, King and Share them show them love with them platform too, and people could have come for them. I see people in a way talk about me thing on them up, you know, or on them platform, you know. Negatively, you know, positive first. Then them fans say, no, you have to bash him out. And then come back say, hey, I bash him then. But no, me vindicate and them not say nothing. Somebody say, okay, me see what I go on. You see, but I just say, come on, we have to just love everything said, because everything is content, and you know, you have to just appreciate. You know, if you do too much and overdo it, then your consequences will be there. You know, but apart from that, you know, it's all that, you know, we just low and grow. And I appreciate you having this still.
Yeah, man. No, man.
Thanks, bro. Passing through. The Shane Carter, CMR.
Them not giving no advice. Still advice. I'm sure I'm not getting none.
We'll get one in.
I might do a review on it. The brand, do you want me to review?
No, but you're not a fan for it, so my bias.
Oh, yes. Yes, you are.
Every artist, man, but we love all data. And the approach we should take. You see, all data stay away. Call up certain way. And that I think, you know. But sometimes good and bad.
You know this.
Yes, man.
Anyways, people, we gotta give thanks. CMR, bless you that people.
Hey, I'm Michael. I work in the Everglades as a guide and a scientist.
You can't tell me anything. You can't tell me anything. Can't fight your partner one day. Tony, sir, can't fight you. Can't fight your partner one day. Can't fight you. Can't fight your partner one day. 100%. And them turn it now a joke thing. 100%. 100% can't fight you upon that. You know? You're right, Panda, one day. Kind of drain me. I never expect Nara and him crew to accuse or jump, but Chaja, ask the question, them, no? You see somebody reaction and them sitting there and so I go on. Like nothing like that. Softball question, one of them refuse. Think I one follow-up, I actually hear and turn around, and him still never answered. Him say him will tell Uno personal him friend them. He never put friend in it, but him say him will tell Uno personal, oh that I go after here. And so them statement, yeah. Whenever I say my press release, with them picture up on a press release, yet in my life. When I read it before. Whenever I see them press release yet, first me I see, just saying. Never seen a press release like them, yeah. Never. And just it's, just about 4 to 6 lines, but with picture underneath them. First, I think of the people them on the page, but my sister I saw them put it out. Aye, boy, them are hard for convince the people them. Aye, boy. Aye, boy. I remember him thinking about the master manipulator, So the word go, him thinking about the master, him are the best. In the whole social media. They are the first things get out of control. I didn't have no control. When everything does say, see me? So they on the TikTok and them are beat him badly. But, in this country, we go by the law. Go leap away. I say, we. Know my viewers, them know me. Believe other words. But it drop. And, it drop. Upon the airway, I say that, without being biased, because that happened. You understand? But as Wally Power say, God not sleep. But don't know. Another day, God are the boss, but don't know. Man govern with the laws and rules and regulation. And as much as Wally Power don't want to hear, but I just saw it go. You understand? Yeah, just saw it go. You still can't watch a news program or watch MSNBC or CNN or none of them, not even Al Jazeera, none of them. BBC, not even listening on the radio. And BBC probably are my favorite overall. Come on to, especially to the world news. Since the election. Now one mainstream, me listen. Everybody know all them time if I come off alive, I straight to my news, my gone. So I understand the feelings. Seem like the system let you down, but I don't know. You see me? Now I don't talk, believe the young lady or the teenager and whatever happen, but you don't know. Go by law in the country and them drop it. So, well, if I only eat herb, but I just, you see me? One of them things there. You understand? No, well, if I know that warm, hey, you see me? I'm a going, but you don't know. Have a kind of, you see me? Yeah. But I got not sleeping, so we'll get, you see me? Now let's go and hold it, man. You see me? That the thing saying, say it drop. So, you see me? All the my people them know want me dash that aside still and you know how we do our thing. And call all two name, but you don't know. True, for the next side, when a thing do work in our favor, and we know I say, and justice, we go feel good, and we go want the full extent for God. And people for respect that. So as sad as it is, for most, at least for us, I saw it kind of go. You see what I say? I know I don't want to hear that, but one of them things there. You see me? Yeah, but you see me? And I don't know where I do this, I kind of go by the facts and the legal something them. And I write this so it lead to say drop. You understand? We're still free for say what we want to still, but you don't know when you can't do anything. But you know me kind of like go by. You see me? Look at legal facts them and them something them kind of make that priority. So sometimes now we work in our favor. That's one of them things there. That's what I'm saying. Not a good thing, but you see me? So we, most people, at least on my platform, look on it, but, still have to go by that. You see me? Yeah, man. At least the way I do my thing, Yeah, it's going to look like, pure bias, I go on with that, So my personal thing, I kind of just withhold it, you see me? Tell them how I feel still, but, I'm going to talk off the air and really say, probably I'm going to go up on the phone with somebody, but just leave that cause, I see the court papers them, so I just left that right there, so. Yeah, she's on a disappointed, but, probably want to burn a fire still. I have no one, That's what I'm saying. I know something right. And the one burn a fire. But they don't know why we use facts on our side and they receive them. What they bought a time here, nah benefit with. You see me? But you don't know. Like how the benefit we want people to respect it and who forget prosecuted get prosecuted. So it's sad to say, but at the next side that's to it. You know? Kind of respect it and talk what it is. You know? So it get dropped. Lady D, big up yourself. Swanis, big up yourself. GK. Jordy. My sister, you know, and they still want probably burn a fire. I want boss to still drape up. I backed up a boy. Me see. I can't tell. Sandy K. Yeah, man, they still want boss. Drape up a boy and deal with it the regular way like a cocker iron. Me see, man, my feel, you know. Kate, big up yourself. Althea, big up yourself. Smiley. So Facebook, catch one another bright, alright? Princess Rose, Ada, Trini Cutout, my sister, start like a bonfire. I'm not usually mix up them show ya. But after I show them joke it out, like a bonfire. And, you know, we call germs and my kakai, but kind of kill my spirit. I'm not lie. I'll be honest. Kind of kill my vibe. You know, my ladies, them now give me a, you see me? I'm so on the day, you know? When I better off if I drape up the boy and box him 2 times. I know what I'm do still. Regardless, you know? Can't tell. You see me? Big up yourself, brown eyes. No, I'm drape him up, but remember, the boss is still kind of, you know? We'll go buy that and the receipt them still, regardless. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's how it was still. One of them things there. I don't agree with it, but that's the last say. You know what I'm saying? So I won't agree with that last still. You know, we know, but you know, you have to go by it, you know. I have respect for it still. That's what I'm saying. That them use for govern the place. So, or whatever rulings then, you see me? That's part of the thing. But as I say, the boss not sleep, and him govern everything. And him have a way for work. You see what I'm saying? Nah, right. My good ladies, them. Now give me 2 heart, my ladies. Give me 2 heart. No come go on like you don't want to vex with me. And me. All right? And me. Big up Marine Charles. Sure. Now make me tell you the 2 bongo that is over here. All right?